What's up, guys, and welcome back to Just Another Light, where we stay shining bright and drowning out the darkness. First off, I want to apologize for taking so long to get another video out. I got into like a little bit of a head funk and started judging myself on my videos, started getting in my head about a whole bunch of stuff again, and but I'm done. I broke that this past weekend, big time. And I you have my word, y'all have my word now. Y'all have my word that I will not take that long to put another video out, and that I'm going to be much more consistent and persistent with this. Because for one, it makes me feel great to do these videos. It makes me absolutely just light up on the inside to talk about this stuff and and know that I could potentially be helping somebody turn that light on and realize, oh shit, I am capable of anything. Oh, I am just making up all this stuff of what I think other people think about me for no reason whatsoever. And it's crazy. It's something that I've struggled with my whole life. And this last few years I've just been steady breaking that barrier, that limiting belief, and just destroying it. And so this past weekend we went to Austin for my wife's birthday, and we were supposed to go to a roller disco, and so a buddy of mine wanted to dress up in short shorts, and he's just like super character, like just loves cracking people up, and just really doesn't care what people think about him. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that ridiculous self-conscious thinking, that stinking thinking, and that's what this video is really all about, is eliminating that stinking thinking, giving yourself a checkup from the neck up, like Zig Ziglar. That's one of the books. This is actually the book that really started me on my personal development. See You at the Top by Zig Ziglar. The how-to book that gives you a checkup from the neck up to eliminate stinking thinking and avoid hardening of the attitudes. This was an awesome dude right here. This book has a crazy little story to it too. But I know I jumped around a little bit. I'll get back to the Austin thing. I kind of want to talk about that book real quick for a second. My dad gave me that book while I was in prison when I was 21 years old, and I never opened it the whole time I was in there. And it came out with my property, and then went into my freaking closet with a whole envelope, or a little binder thing full of all sorts of stuff, letters and pictures and stuff that I'd kept. Some of those articles actually in a previous video, the Killing the Old You, which I'll link right here or here. One of it'll be somewhere. A lot of the papers that I found in there, like that old psychology report and stuff, were all in that thing. But anyways, that book stayed in there, and I stumbled upon it one day when I was in my late 20s. I was probably like 26 or 27, probably around 27. I stumbled upon that book again, and it got into my truck and just stayed in the back of my truck for probably about a year. And then I sold, actually, I guess it was when I was 26. Because then I sold my truck, and I found that book underneath a bunch of stuff in the back seat of my truck that never got moved. And so then that book was sitting up on top pretty regularly, and I kept seeing it, but I never did open it until one day I finally opened it, and I took off reading it, and I just started making a bunch of changes. That was when I very first initially started trying to make changes about who I was and who I'd become, and realizing the possibilities, of what we can be. But anyways, damn, I kind of went all over the place on that. So, eliminating stinking thinking. I didn't wear shorts in public until I was in my 20s because of how skinny I am. And I was always real self-conscious about it. I couldn't stand my legs, and I wouldn't wear, if I wore shorts, it was like around very close friends, and like, or if I'd go swimming, and if I went swimming, I had to get drunk just to stop thinking. I still, even being drunk, I would still sit there and think about people who are looking at my legs. 'Cause a lot of times people were looking at my legs. I'm 6'7", 140 pounds. Like, it's not something you see all the time. But that's what makes me beautiful. That's what makes me unique. But for a long time I couldn't realize that. And I couldn't view it that way. And I would just get down on myself, and I was super depressed, all sorts of stuff. I had no self-confidence whatsoever. And so this past weekend, we got dressed up a little bit. I'm gonna show you a picture. Oh, my buddy might kill me for posting this up, but hopefully you can see that pretty good. Wore some shorty shorts and hit the town, walked all over 6th Street, which, granted, it is, much more laid back and accepting and liberal, or whatever you want to call it, in Austin on 6th Street, but there was a lot of looks. It was uncomfortable for me at first, but I got over it. And that right there just like broke a huge barrier for me. And that's just, it's just stinking thinking that just accumulated over the years. The crap piled up, and I created this belief that I couldn't wear whatever I want to wear and be comfortable and just be whoever I want to be and make people laugh and not worry about who's judging me and what somebody's thinking. But so that's all this one's all about, is eliminating that stinking thinking, man. Just nobody's really even thinking the things that you're thinking that they're thinking. Like, if that makes sense to you. Like, we're creating this opinion of what somebody has of us, and we don't even really know what the hell their opinion is, which is just crazy. It's insane to live your life by that. But I mean, that's what I did my whole life. And the whole like skinny thing is like nothing compared to some of the other stuff. I freaking hated people just because it made me fit in with a certain group. I literally hated people. Like, I held on to hate inside my heart for somebody, for the color of their skin, just because it made me fit in with people and feel like I belonged to something. And which just blows my mind now to look back at. But that's a big part of why I made this channel. There's another video about erasing hate that I'm going to add on to a lot more. I'm in the process of getting some tattoos covered up and completely changed that I've wanted to for my pretty much my entire adult life. But that's a whole nother video. I'll link it on whichever side of the video it links on. I want to say it's this side. Yeah, but anyways, it'll be up at the top. Yeah, man, just be you. Just be you. Don't let your thoughts run your life. Don't let your thoughts of what other people's thoughts of your thoughts mess with everything. Like, it's stupid. Don't do it. Like, for real. Just quit it. Stop it. Stop it now. Thank you. Anyways, as you can probably see, I'm fully like just starting this channel really broke a lot of boundaries for me. And I'm just gonna keep crushing all these stupid things that I've let control how I act in front of certain people and everything else. Like, and I'm just gonna be me. And I'm not trying to like toot my own horn here. Like, I'm just saying, like, you can be you. We can all just be comfortable with who we are and just who cares if you say something that's stupid? Who cares? Like if you like, who cares? It doesn't matter. Just be you. Just do whatever makes you comfortable. And I think that's what it's all about. And that's what's gonna create heaven on earth. Is we all just act out of love and can be comfortable with who we are and try and help others and do the next right thing. Like that will right there create heaven on earth if everybody does that. And it starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with each individual one of us. And it's happening. I'm watching it happen. I've been steady watching it happen. I've watched it happen dramatically in my life and several other people's lives around me, and people that I follow on YouTube on this platform. You know, I've just watched them transform completely and just let go and really start to become themselves. And it's awesome. It's super awesome, and it's such a great feeling. But anyways, I wanted to keep this one short. I've already gone a little longer than I wanted to. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the work you're doing. Keep shining the light. Don't hide it at all. And if you got to stick out the thighs or whatever you got to do it, just put a smile on somebody's face, man. Put a smile on your face. Feel comfortable. Just do you and know that you're beautiful and you're unique and you're amazing. And that's it. I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for doing that, for being you. And I'll see you on the next one. Much love, guys.